Hey there! Today I'm going to show you how to do a full coverage foundation application using MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Foundation, MAC's Corrected Conceal Palette, along with the Ben Nye Media Pro Powder Palette. To prepare her skin for the makeup application, I started with MAC's Fix Plus spray and then added a nice soft layer of the MAC Mineralized Face and Body Lotion. What you see me applying here is the MAC Prep and Prime Skin. It is my go-to for just quality primer that doesn't add any extra sheen or extra moisture. And I'm using the MAC 159 brush to apply that. So here, using the MAC Correcting Conceal Palette in shade Medium Deep, I'm using the Burnt Coral Corrector color. I'm using the 288 brush to apply that underneath her eyes and also in the corners of her mouth where she has darker pigmentation. I like to use the 288 brush because it gives you really nice coverage, but as you go to buff this into the skin, it makes buffing it into the skin really effortless. And I like to use little short tapping motions to get the concealer exactly where I want it. So here I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Foundation in the shade of NC50. I'm using to apply that the 159 MAC foundation brush. I like to use little short stippling motions with this brush, and the thing about this foundation is that because it's a really nice good full coverage, you don't need a lot of it. As you can see, I can just tap it into the skin, kind of buff it around into the skin to almost give the skin an airbrushed, really soft appearance. Next, I'm going to lightly apply Pro Longwear Waterproof Foundation in the shade NC45, using that 159 brush to apply that in the highlight areas of the face. Typically, when I work with ethnic skin tones, I like to use varying shades of lighter and darker foundations because they typically are multi-tonal. So you'll see here I'm using the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge to buff that into the skin so that we get a nice highlight underneath the eyes and in the highlight areas of the face. Next, I'm going into the face using again that 288 brush with MAC Studio Tech Foundation in shade NW58. The reason why I'm using Studio Tech is because Studio Tech has a nice creamy texture to it, but it lends itself to have a bit more of a matte finish, so I like to use those obviously in contour areas of the face. I'm doing just a light application of contour here, so I'm going back in now with the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge to just kind of buff that in so that we have a nice shape of the face without it being too much contour. So going back into the nose with that same Studio Tech and the 288 brush to just give me some contour product. And then I like to use a wedge sponge to go into the nose because it has that nice sharp line that can create a really nice contour for the nose. To set all of this product, I'm using the Bid9 Media Pro Mojave powder palette. The reason why I like this palette is because it gives you 8 different ranges of color. This palette is, in particular, it's very nice for ethnic skin tones. It gives me deeper shades, it gives me lighter shades that I can work all throughout the face. What I typically like to do is I like to apply powder in the center areas first, where we have the lighter color and the natural color kind of blending together, just to make sure that those areas look a bit more blended. Then you'll see me go in under the eyes with the lightest shade, which in this particular palette is Golden Light. I use that underneath the eyes and in the other areas of the highlight. Next, a favorite of mine, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit Color in Carob. And I'm also using the Real Techniques contour brush just to create a nice contour underneath the cheekbone, underneath the chin, around the perimeter of the forehead, and also the nose. And there you have it, a full coverage foundation application using the ProLongwear Waterproof Foundations by MAC. I will leave the products as well as tools in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up as well as share and subscribe to Rich King Makeup on YouTube. May the makeup on the outside always be as beautiful as the soul on the inside. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.